Hi guys, it's Bravesy45 and
Already too.
we're back playing Persona 3 FES. I think we just finished getting Orpheus and the school stuff, so now we just need to go to the command center. And it's been a very good year, and we're getting even better for 2015.
Yeah. So for more uploads, I guess.
I will. I really need to do that more often now, but thanks to getting more motivated from getting my outro, which will be hint for my next videos, hopefully. And the upcoming months I'll be putting more XCOM and Persona. Hopefully get it all done by this year.
Yeah, it's gonna stay consistent.
Yeah, it's just that been a lot of stuff happening for family related stuff and the new year.
Yeah.
So now let's get back with Shinji saying, "Are you there?" Oh no. You're there.
I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Getting into the organization.
Oh, before that. I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Usually, it is 24 hours, but just...
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe there is more than 24 hours. Well, 20 hours in one whole day.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day
Hidden between, I don't get it.
I don't think this really affects anything, so...
No, whatever fits your fancy. So, go with between.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, S.E.E.S for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police? Usually they go help you at night. But since they're in coffins, I don't think that will be possible.
I don't think it's explained how the main character is
Unfortunately,
in a coffin.
the police can't
That's a
do
good
anything
question.
during the dark.
At least not yet. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't think... even I can't remember if they actually explain why the main characters are in the coffin as well.
Plot hole.
Lots of plot holes.
Although rare, there are those
Oh,
who can
yeah.
function during the dark
Yeah,
hour.
they're
Okay.
rare people.
Some may
forgot
even
about that.
awaken to a power
Well,
that
you haven't
enables
played the
them
game
to
for a
fight
long
the
time,
shadows.
so you're a little rusty on some of the events.
It's been like 3 years maybe.
That's Persona.
Yeah, because of that, you
the
mentioned
power
of
you
that
used the
one
other night.
fight that you had a very hard time.
Yeah.
The shadows can only be defeated by Persona
But yet
users,
again, I've been since
which
we're
means
doing
it's all up to you
cooperation in
guys.
this Let's Play, you can actually know what happens at that fight later on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I can get there as quick as possible.
I mean, I thought about just looking at it on YouTube.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Spoiling yourself.
Not really, because I already got there, so I might as well just see it at the end, maybe?
Hopefully, but at least you'll know, like, well, that's if you ever get interested in playing it
What
again.
he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an
I
evoker
mean,
for
this
you.
is a good game.
We'd like you to lend us your strength.
You can only take so much of it.
And it takes a lot of time and effort just to get everything done. That's
I
another
was
way,
afraid
another
you'd say no.
motivation.
Yeah. And as we've said
Welcome
before, it's very
aboard.
specific.
It's a good game. It's just that
Thank you so much.
it,
I'm really
as I
glad.
mentioned earlier, it takes a lot of effort to get everything done, especially if you want to
Oh,
100%
I almost
everything.
forgot.
Yeah.
About your room
I
assignment.
did that in P4 Golden, if you
Why
already
don't
know
you
that
just
game's
stay
been
here,
out
in
for
your current
a
room?
year now, if I remember correctly.
Huh.
Well,
what
not
the
technically
holdup is,
100%.
but
I
I
did
guess it
everything
worked
I
out
could
in
in
the
the
end.
first playthrough, but I'm just in the New Game Plus.
Hold up.
In Golden,
Wasn't
there
that-
had to do a few other stuff like fight this character, get one more persona, and I'll be able to 100% it.
Oh, never mind.
It's just that
It
I'm
doesn't
yet
matter
again,
anymore.
I need some motivation to play it again. I already beaten it. It's just that it's just the same stuff in New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Thou shalt have been blessed when thou hast created a persona of the full Arcana. I also just noticed that most of the main character in the series start with the full Arcana.
Yeah.
I just wish they change it up a little, like say the Emperor or the Magician or whatnot as a starting persona.
I don't know, because if it's been the same in all 4 games, you might as well keep it like that, right?
I guess. Because it would be interesting if I had a choice of picking a start of Arcana for the main character. I would probably go with the Emperor.
I don't like. There are a few differences between
Hi,
Arcana
how are you?
and I don't really remember what makes everything so different. I guess.
Yeah, it's true. Every Arcanas are different in their appearances and well, what kind of personas come with it.
All I remember is like, Magician uses fire, Empress uses
I'm
ice.
always with you.
True, true.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought that Empress also used ice.
I don't know.
Oh, one or the other.
Soon, the end will
Because I
come.
know that this upcoming party member uses ice, so I know that the Empress is related to that. But yet again, every persona in every game are
I
different-ish,
remembered, so I
so
thought I should
different
tell you.
Arcanas affect differently, I guess. But not really 100% of it's that for every game.
It does, like the Arcana does reflect the persona.
The
That's all.
end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
I do love that character, but I don't want to disclose his name yet.
Yeah.
He will... Well, all I can say is he will play a major role later on.
Uh-huh.
I really wish I could say his name right now, but it's be spoilers.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down
Oh, I
here?
don't have a choice, do I?
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your
Recognize
horses.
that voice.
This is freaking
Yep,
heavy.
if you recognize his voice, you know who he is.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me. I just want to be a douche, really.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else.
Well, it's really up to you how you want to
Man,
determine the
I
story
was shocked to
before,
find out about
For
you
everybody
guys.
else.
no, like before you get to the dorm.
That's
I
true.
had no idea.
Like, you see
glad I'm not
yourself
the only
walking
one.
through the alleys,
Could
but you
get
don't see
kinda
yourself
lonely,
before
you know?
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet you're still
That's what I
too,
love about
right?
Persona. Like,
Having me
some of the
join?
choices could be comedic, funny, or just straight out rude for
Yeah.
everybody else.
Uh,
I gotta love the
Well,
choices. They just
after the
wish
introductions,
that the character have, well, I know that in Persona the main character is always a side
I think
protagonist,
we're
but
about ready.
it would be nice that he can actually say something and
We're
like
gonna
react
go
to
do
some of the
something?
conversations.
Uh,
I know you hear his voices in, well, battle-ish when using your
With
persona,
as
but
many people, we can
I wish
start
you didn't
exploring
say
that
the
place.
name of the persona, right? Or he just says
You mean-
persona.
well, it's just persona,
Tartarus?
but when he gets a critical, that's what actually mentions their names.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Some evening, they introduce the Junpei, and a whole new day. More gossip, as usual.
Same place, same people.
Same place. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on the Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is sleep throughout the first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have boring assembly? Ugh, I'm too lazy for that. I just pretend I didn't hear. Yet again, same place, same people, same generic people by that note. Lunchtime!
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I say
And there goes those horrifics you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it's not
English
that I
wasn't
don't
made
like
for
her.
that, so it sounds
She's
really
just...
weird.
Well, what can you do? It's a lot of people have nitpicks and horrifics and regular speaking names for US games and Japanese games.
But you don't typically see it in any other series except for Persona.
Well, because they're trying to be Japanese.
No, like, I don't remember if the World Ends With You had honorifics. I don't think it did actually, but that's another game set in Shibuya, Japan.
Oh yeah. Which reminds, I really want to visit Japan, like also you, for certain reasons as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm still
everybody's
envious.
here.
My sisters went there ahead of
I'd
us.
like your undivided attention.
Still envious.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration
Yay!
of Tartarus.
Finally, we can get to explore that place.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this
It took us
Tartarus
like
thing
what,
again?
2-3 videos just to get there.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Yet again, Tartarus is
Hmm?
really redundant in so many ways.
It's no
I
surprise,
don't think it's fun personally.
since
It's
it
just
only
that
appears
it's a
during the
good
dark
concept for a dungeon. It's just that
The dark hour?
there are lots of redundant. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy it. It's just that if you're playing casually, it will
Just
take
like
you
the
a while to
shadows.
get to certain
Interesting,
locations
huh?
in Tartarus.
Yeah.
And it's the
And
perfect
but
place
the
for us-
bosses
you
are
can think of it
not
as a
that
shadow
difficult,
nest.
except for a few that I had problems before.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Yay, now we can get there. Late at night.
This is it? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
There's still Chanjo. I'm picturing this place in the Madoka Magical universe.
Yeah, anything drawn by Shaft, really, that studio.
And again, it's a good series, but it's really gory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea why I didn't keep this
This
time
is
across when I was
Tartarus,
watching
the
it.
labyrinth that reveals itself during the
Yeah,
dark
it's pretty
hour.
cool though, like, how it happens at their own school.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, go to school, and then late at night, wait a minute, why is my school a labyrinth?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes,
What
everything
about the
returns to
inside
normal.
stuff? What happens to that when it comes back to normal? Speaking, that's
This
a good
is the
question. Like,
nest
the
you were
stuff
talking
inside the
about?
school, does it somehow change? No, of course it changes at night, but does it go back to how it is when
Why?
the
Why'd
school
our school
passes
turn
and
into a
when the
giant
dark hour
tower?
passes and everything goes back to normal?
I don't know.
Then that's another thing that never came to mind. It's just
You
like,
don't know either?
I know that hour happens at night and everything
No.
changes shape. I'm just curious if it goes back to its original form.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me. Pick me.
Akihiko. Of course,
in
it's always
charge.
me in charge.
But wait, why him? He
Thanks a
doesn't
lot,
look like a
Junpei.
Sure
leader.
we do.
I have.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like
Nope.
he can?
That's the one thing.
Yeah, of course I can.
Sure, you can, Junpei.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona,
Basically.
you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
And here comes something that only occurs for the main character.
Hmm.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are
A
about
very
to venture
long
into.
tower. That note.
How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Nature of my power, about the door. Nature of my power.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds
And here's where we
infinite
find out.
possibilities.
About our potential as the main
You,
protagonist
my
in
boy,
the story.
are able to possess multiple personas and summon
And
them
there's
as needed.
another qualification of being the leader, since I can possess more than one persona, which the other parameters cannot do.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and
I can't see the door.
What door?
Man, are you loco?
they don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader.
Another
Get your
reference
head
of
in the game.
this TV show in Disney, which had the same reference. That's true.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, now we can finally explore this long dungeon. And I can finally use the triangle button to check our progress, our... We can check our skills, items, persona, equip, status, social links, and system for the quest, calendar, fusion spells, which we'll be getting on a little bit later, dictionary, config, and back to title. My only gripe with this is just the quest is in the system format compared to P4. It's always in the command settings here.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to put it in system to be able to look up your quests. It's a lot of tedious of just
The
going there.
calendar quest and fusion skills don't feel like they belong in the system.
Yep. I don't know, maybe it's because they ran out of room when they're...
I think they could have put an extra menu thing.
I guess.
You could have probably put that on the social link, probably.
Oh yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Alright, now let's make up 2 saves, one for the backup.
It's already about 25 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'll call it a video for now. I guess that's a good cutting point before going into the dungeon so that it won't be too lengthy. So this has been Brazy45.
And Guy Fire 2.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and for the next upcoming videos, I'll do one more for Persona FES and one for XCOM, just that I can get the video ready for my outro. Because I could do it without it, it's just that I want to have an extra video for I need the extra video for the boxes so I can be able to put a few gameplay footage for the next videos. And I hope it'll turn out a lot better than how I hoped it to be. So, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Take care, guys, and keep gaming. Bye!